Smoke still pouring out of the old school building on 3rd Avenue in Montgomery Monday after catching fire the day before. Since being built in 1919, the longtime downtown fixture was once a high school, primary school, library, and city building throughout its history.
That's where I started the first grade in 1939.
Montgomery resident Carl Kennedy remembers it well.
That was my education here, and it was wonderful. I mean, we had the best.
This is the second fire Montgomery has had this month. Both are being called suspicious.
We are investigating it as an arson. The State Fire Marshal's office has been contacted. A couple of the detectives from the Fayette County Sheriff's Office that are arson investigators are coming down.
The city of Montgomery has been working to tear down a lot of vacant buildings downtown, but officials say preparing this building for demo has been complicated.
It's been an icon here in Montgomery for many years, and it's also been an eyesore for many years.
Mayor Greg Ingram says the city has tried to get it torn down since he's been in office, but the demolition would cost at least $300,000, not counting the asbestos abatement.
It's been a long fight with this building. We've chased property owners from here locally to Chesapeake, Marmette, to Parkersburg.
It's not determined yet what will go on the property once it's finally torn down. While some will have sentimental attachment, Kennedy says he's ready to see something new.
I just feel like it's served its useful purpose, and we're going to tear it down, and we're going to make something better out of it.
In Fayette County, Anthony Conn, Eyewitness News.
Recently, schools have been leaving Montgomery, but not so much coming in. That's about to change, though. For the last 3 years, high school students in Montgomery and Smithers have had to drive much farther to get to school. This new private school gives the community another option. There are remnants of old schools in the Montgomery area, like the rubble of the old middle school and former high school that recently caught fire. Also, the old Valley High School in Smithers closed in 2019. It's now the pre-K through 8. That means families like C.J. McKenzie's now have further to travel.
We usually came from 3 miles to now it's 30 possibly. You know, it is kind of difficult worrying about her driving from day to day.
That commute could get shorter for some. Opening this fall, Montgomery Preparatory Academy, a private school. CEO Daniel Puder currently operates schools like it in Florida. His goal is at least 50 students in the first year.
We're going to get into teaching a skill set with classes that are outside the box, so you can get really interested, or a student can get really interested in something that is their passion, and they can start making money if they want before they graduate high school. So I believe you go to school for 2 reasons. One is to learn how to learn and the processes and systems. And number 2 is to network and build relationships.
Puder says they're waiving the registration fee this year for those that get on the Hope Scholarship.
Hope Scholarship, we get about $4,200, I think, into our school. And our cost is going to be about $7,000. So we're going to waive that extra from the $4,200 to $7,000. And then we're also going to waive the registration fees.
Currently, high schoolers in the area have to go to either Riverside or down into Fayette County. Mayor Greg Ingram, who's been working to bring the school to the area, is hoping to turn around what happened 3 years ago.
They had a choice which school they wanted to go to, but it was not local. There was no continuity between grade school, middle school, and high school in the Upper Kanawha Valley region. So it was really like dropping a bomb in the middle of the education system in Montgomery and Smithers. So that's when we decided we're going to do something different.
For parents, it gives them another option. McKenzie said it's not off the table for his family.
Possible, you know. I would encourage other kids to, you know, you have options, you know what I'm saying? When you have one electric company, you have to just go with that. When you have multiples, you got a choice.
The search for a new home for Nitro Preparatory Academy has gone south to the city of Montgomery. Excel Schools confirming the charter school officials are looking at some of the old WVU Tech buildings in town, now owned by Bridge Valley Community and Technical College. While some are being used by the college and others by Mountaineer Challenge Academy, there are still some sitting vacant.
So at this time, we are reviewing alternative locations in Nitro and throughout the county, and that includes the buildings you mentioned in Montgomery, the Bridge Valley Community and Technical College buildings, but also some other properties.
Montgomery lost WVU Tech to Beckley back in 2017. West Virginia Charter School Board Chairman Adam Kissel says those buildings could be a good fit.
It would be a nice meeting of need and supply if the unused buildings could be used for a charter school.
If moved out of Nitro, Kissel says the school's name would change. Montgomery sits in Kanawha and Fayette counties, splitting the campus. Nitro Prep has been approved for a primary recruitment area in Kanawha and Putnam counties, though Kissel says just being over the county line shouldn't be that big of an issue.
So long as Nitro Prep is within that 2-county area, they don't need to come back to us for a different PRA. But if they actually do locate in Fayette County, then they should show us some of the data that show that there's need in Fayette County.
The area lost Valley High School in 2019. An unrelated private school, Montgomery Preparatory Academy, is opening this fall. Montgomery could go from no schools to 2 in a matter of months, but according to school officials, it's too early to say.
We're really in West Virginia for the long haul and looking at where the interest lies by various communities and just taking a look at everything.
And Nitro Prep has to tell the charter school board where they'll go and if they'll be ready in time 90 days before the school year starts this fall. Excel tells me they hope to make a decision in the next few weeks and make an announcement sometime mid-May. Live in the studio, Anthony Conn, Eyewitness News.
Today, the city of Montgomery unveiled a private school, the first of its kind in the area. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Conn has been following this story and was there today for the ribbon cutting. He joins us live in studio. Hi, Anthony.
Yeah, Gina, it's been years since Montgomery has had a school. Valley High School, as many know, across the river in Smithers, closed in 2019. So kids have either gone up to Riverside or down somewhere deeper into Fayette County. Today, Montgomery officials hope that this new school could help fill a need in the area.
3.
Montgomery Preparatory Academy, which sits on the property of the old Montgomery High School, promises a unique learning environment with more one-on-one attention for students. Dean Misty McCune, whose son has benefited from the private school setting, is eager to show the community what they can offer.
We have accelerated math, accelerated reading. We also work with students who are struggling as well to bring them up to speed and help them excel.
The building has 5 classrooms, office space, a Zen room, and a shared lounge for students, staff, and teachers. So far, 15 students have signed up. Grandparent Rhonda Keller is excited for her grandson Mason to go there.
I feel great. We live right around the corner so he can walk. And we're, like I said, it's close to home. So he's excited.
What are you most excited about?
Meet some new friends.
The first 25 students will go for free, with registration fees waived for those relying on the Hope Scholarship. The future of that Hope Scholarship is in jeopardy, now in the hands of the state Supreme Court after a lengthy battle in lower courts.
Next year, we'll continue to work hard to extend those efforts the best we can. We, of course, we're year to year to figure this out, and we do hope that the Hope Scholarship comes so that even more students than that 25 can attend. That would be wonderful. Every student needs that choice.
McCune says the school will accept students throughout the year, as there are still several open spots that are fully paid for.
I will take them anytime that they are willing to take that dedicated step into the next part of their future.
And the first day of class for Montgomery Preparatory Academy is this coming Monday, August 22nd. Live in the studio, Anthony Conn, Eyewitness News.